Hello, users. Welcome back. Let me make sure that I'm not muting myself. I'm not. Great. I am once again joined by Midi Mayo as we return to the Consulting Detective Network with Aviary Attorney. It's been a little while. Midi had a birthday, and so Midi got to go do Midi things, and now we are back here to dig into more of this. Let me look at my notes, see if I remember any of this. We were hired to start figuring out if there is what is leading towards a rebellion, right? We were pitted against Cocorico? Cocorico?
Yeah.
Yes. The Rooster Man. Trying to figure out everything that's going on. We went through a weird side thing where we tried to settle a debt, and that went real bad. I don't want to say it went real bad. It was just basically not relevant.
Yeah, the guy was kind of like useless, essentially.
Yes. I think that's where we left off after doing all the debts and stuff. I think.
Yeah, I think the last... Yeah, all I remember is that we were sort of on the right track.
See how much we find out.
Almost right up to where we're supposed to be.
Well, let's find out. I will switch us into the game. Let's hit the right button. Yeah. Oh no, hold on. You know what I forgot for us to do?
Oh, captions.
Yep. Hold on a second, folks. Those that are watching the stream live will see this, but I want these to be captured for the archive and to get both myself and Midi in here. I'm fixing that right now.
And I get that. Mid-E.
There's a Midi.
Cool.
Yeah, and speaking of captions. All right. Well, with that said, let's continue. It is interesting that we can outright back up to a previous day. I don't remember us being able to do that.
I don't think so either.
Or I guess we never, like, backed out. Did we ever fully fail before? I can't remember.
No, we got, like, punched a couple times, but we didn't fully screw it up.
Right.
Awesome. Welcome, Nas, on my channel.
Make me pull up both chats. Mute myself on your channel. Nope, that's the wrong channel. That's the right channel. Hello, chat. Okay, so I don't remember what we were doing next.
I don't remember either.
Well, I guess we could... I should have looked at our VOD. Oops. Well, anyway.
I think you can just, like, quickly skim it.
Yeah, I probably could. For those that have not...
Because I vaguely am, like... I feel like we're going to this place because it's a new place, and we kind of... Words. I vaguely remember we had some sort of lead on the guy selling the illegals weapons.
Right, we got the name.
And we had the password.
We got the name. Okay, hold on. With the name.
And we got the password, so I think we're going to go...
Earl of Food comment. I think we need to go to the Rue de Marmosets.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go to the Rue de Marmosets.
Yeah, because it is a title that I haven't seen or remember, so... Oh, that's a crocodile. And he's looking a little... I don't know the word I want to use. But just the hand to the teeth is kind of like...
Slightly Dr. Evil, slightly coy.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Is that him?
It must be. Excuse me, monsieur. I don't recognize yous, fellas. What's the password? The password. Etom.
Yeah.
Etom. Oh, I took your fellas for bird-brained cops. But you actually knew the secret password. So what do you want? Well, let's start with introductions. Oh, right, that's right. The sandwich made me very hungry. You are the croque monsieur, are you not? That's croque monsieur to you.
Oh, I love that. They've probably been mispronouncing it this whole time.
Yep. Mon Dieu. People always get the
I love that.
pronunciation wrong.
I'm not really hearing a difference.
In any case. Monsieur Croque Monsieur, my name is... Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up an entire meeting. Why do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs? Guns? Explosives? Slaves? Come
Ah,
on.
slaves.
I don't have all day. Well, to be really honest, what I want is
A friend.
a smooch.
Information. Tell me about the rebels. And what you got? A
Huh.
cheap gun. I want to buy a lot of them. Falcon doesn't want guns, I'm sure.
Ooh, you're getting crunchy.
Oh, crunchy.
Yeah, it seems to be solved. Oh, Discord, can you switch down to 480?
Interestingly enough, anytime I start the stream, it only gives me like 720 as the lowest, but I guess after it starts, I could go lower.
Yeah, it seems better.
Um,
One day we'll get MIDI fiber internet.
yeah, maybe after I move out.
So,
Let's see.
I feel like if we ask him that, it's going to have him
He's,
run.
yeah, he's gonna get mad.
I feel like a
Um,
cheap gun that we want to buy a lot of might put us in touch with the rebels.
Maybe, yeah, because obviously the rebels are not gonna have that much money. That is the whole that is the whole point of rebelling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's poor, and they don't like what's going on.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go for a cheap gun.
Let's say, hypothetically, I wanted 100 pistols for as low a price as possible. Ah, you're starting a revolution, are you? It seems everyone is doing that these days. Take a look at this. It's a standard 1777 flintlock pistol. They've been churning these things out since the old revolution. So we've got buckets of them. Don't keep your guns in buckets. Just gonna throw that out there. They're good weapons, but nobody wants them because flintlocks are so 18th century, you know? Yeah, I know.
Sure, I know.
I normally sell these at 40 francs a piece, but since you're buying in bulk, let's say 30 francs each. So if my math's correct, that's 3,000 francs for 100. Ooh, boy.
We surely don't have that.
Want to pay now? Or what?
Freaking,
Um,
fake check?
did checks even exist back then?
That's a good question. I feel like I don't know.
I don't have a good answer.
I mean, the honest question is probably, I mean, he did say hypothetically. He wasn't gonna do it now. I'm gonna say,
To be honest, I don't really have that kind of cash ready to hand over right here. That's quite alright. We can do installments. How does 50 francs a month at 10,000% APR sound? Bad? What,
10,000%, bro.
what are you,
The
Bank of
credit cards are
America?
usually 30.
Um, well.
Oh,
Hey, Robot Spacer. Let me, Robot Spacer that out. Robot Spacer says, "What's up, fellow board lawyers? I think we're either about to be busted or get shot." Saint Merd. It's the fuzz. Cheese it. Wait. Monsieur Croque Monsieur. Come back.
never fear, Falcon. I'll tail the dastardly fellow.
Don't get too close, Sparrowson. The crocodile's got a gun. He's got 1,000 of them.
He does.
Or 100 of them.
What's all this ruckus? Playing cops and robbers, are we, JJ?
Are you blind, Severin? What was the croque monsieur? We were on the crux of extracting vital information about the rebels. Your smug entrance ruined everything.
That was... I would have never guessed.
You don't sound very concerned.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm quite impressed that you managed to track down such an elusive criminal. But I have something much more pressing that I need to discuss with you.
More pressing than finding the rebels.
Perhaps. JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School?
What? What does that have to do with the rebel investigation? Or to anything, for that matter?
I would appreciate if you would just answer the question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name?
We know that we have. You want to be truthful or
We
lie?
do know that we have. Um,
I think that... I don't think we have any reason to lie to Kokorika.
yeah, I don't think we have any reason to tell him to, like, screw off.
Yeah.
We just say yeah.
I don't deny it. Man has a right to change his name.
Indeed, a man does have that right. But why would a man do such a thing?
I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. You sound just like Inspector Valerti. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he? Answer me, Severin. What is going on? What did Inspector Valerti say?
Hmm. Man, that croc can run.
If it's a straight line, Crocs can run very fast.
And this is why you put your Crocs in sport modes, guys.
Good evening, everybody.
It appears...
I'll see you next week.
No! No! It appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation in the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know.
Hold on, something is... Why am I... My model's weird.
What?
Hold on. Okay, nope, I'm just leaning. My posture's been weird today. I don't know what's going on, folks. Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussion, Severin.
We have. I've learned what I came here to find out. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson. What was that about?
It doesn't matter. Severin's just poking his beak where it doesn't belong.
Heh. Nosy. Beliter.
So, tell me about your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the Croque Monsieur, I take it?
Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile. But he ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time at all.
I see. Well, the Croque Monsieur's lead gone. Our investigation has reached a dead end.
Not entirely. He dropped something during the chase.
He dropped something? What, exactly?
I'll show you. Follow me.
I think you need to do more exercise, Sparrowson.
Don't judge me. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Undo. What is it now? Muscle cramp?
No. My foot's hurting. I think I got something in my shoe.
Well, grit your beak and bear it. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, right?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Put on our investigation hats and find whatever it is.
Ooh, we get to click around. I'm gonna assume it's this thing on the floor.
Probably.
Yeah, this. This is the thing that the Kronk Monsieur dropped.
It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls. To be delivered to the sleeping city. This is an invoice. I don't see any names on here, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find, Sparrowson.
It was nothing.
But the sleeping city, where could that be?
Well, it's a city that sleeps a lot, so somewhere in Spain would be my guess.
I'm pretty sure that location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering. Right here in Paris. The sleeping city is a code phrase, like a riddle.
A riddle, hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I'm stumped. And hmming is getting us nowhere. We must find someone who can solve it. We need a person who's knowledgeable about all manner of riddles and puzzles.
A know-it-all, hmm?
Precisely. In the meantime, we'll follow this away for safekeeping.
Croque Majeur's invoice.
You think the croc dropped anything else?
Probably not.
Sign is difficult to read. The paint is faded. Rodel Fruitier?
Tid. Oh man,
Good
there's no
luck!
way I can read that. There's no way.
I'm gonna say that he is saying
Tidquadel
Tikdel
Flutur.
Hukietier.
Oh.
There's no way it says that. You just made those words up.
All words are made up, Falcon.
You're not wrong. The hanging bushels of... Oh, I see hanging bushels of onion.
Bushels? That can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onion.
How about bundles of onions? Pretty neutral.
Confederacies of onions.
No confederacies, please. Okay, we're done.
Flocks of onions.
We're done.
Flocks of onions.
An empty cart. Someone scrawled the word Descartes on it. Probably pronounced wrong. The owner's name, perhaps?
I don't think so, Falcon. See the graffiti on the wall behind you?
This wall... Oh.
This wall, this cart.
This nuts?
Somebody thinks that's funny. Silver's own real sigh instead of voice act sigh. From
Best
pun.
acting comes from the soul. Does that street lamp look broken to you?
Yep. I think all of the lamps on this street have been vandalized. The ground is covered in glass from the broken panes. Oh! That explains why my foot is hurting.
It does?
There's glass in the sole of my shoe. I must have trodden on some shards while chasing after the croque monsieur. Oh no! My good shoes are ruined!
Well, at least we know that they have shoes and not just walking around on bird feet.
Gosh.
Oh, I wouldn't say good. You paid 20 cents for them. Man, 20 cents for shoes?
Never in this economy.
Ooh.
File this away in the evidence folder. I'm sure he gave him the middle finger.
You want me to file away the broken glass?
Yep, I'm filing an official formal complaint to the government. Their faulty street lamps has ruined my shoes, and I am owed compensation.
I think government officials have better things to do than worry about your 20-cent shoes, Sparrows.
We'll just see about that.
Are you satisfied? We have real evidence to find.
Ah, there's one more. I thought it was nothing else.
Oop. We see you hovering over something there. It went away.
It was your Discord.
No one needs to see that. But if you're in the chats and like to join the Discord, it is in my chat. It's a very quiet Discord. It's mostly people posting animal images or me posting links to game dev stuff. But all are welcome as long as you're not a D-bag.
Yeah.
Noah's Bar. All animals are welcome. Except mosquitoes. You bloodsuckers can go fix someplace else. Oh, get your fix someplace else.
Noah feels pretty strong about mosquitoes, huh?
Are we gonna meet a mosquito person?
I hope not. The rendering of that art would skeeve me out.
It'd be odd. You ever seen The Fly?
No, but I have seen that one episode of SpongeBob where they zoom in really close on the fly. I
Hmm.
didn't like that.
Yeah, don't ever do a Google search for brindlefly then. Don't worry about it. You don't have to know about what that means. Well, he has a point. I'm not saying all mosquitoes are bloodsuckers, but
Whoa, Falcon. Keep it classy.
it's just stating fact. Stating bigotry is more like it.
Bigotry against mosquitoes. Not all mosquitoes suck blood. How dare you? Alright. Nothing else here.
I think we're done here.
Okay. I guess we can always come back if we think we've forgotten something. And now it's Saturday.
Ooh.
La Leon.
It definitely seems like we should be heading there based off the exclamation point.
Positively important.
Yep. Is this room to your liking, mademoiselle?
Don't call me that.
Ah, my apologies, madame. But what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable?
It's dark, cramped, and more than a little I always
Macabre.
mess up this word. Macabre?
Yep. Yes, I want to call it
Okay.
macabre. It is not macabre.
Same. That's why I was like, oh, let me not embarrass myself and ask first. And more than a little macabre, but it will do.
Excellent. I have hired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured, your weapons are safe. Oh, is this like the rebellion leader?
Maybe she's got a snake tattoo on her neck.
How would you have it? She's covered in... Whatever.
Maybe. Well, that is a good point. I was gonna say maybe the fur is like short, but then like I don't know. Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing?
Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed. That's not true. No revolution without revolution.
No resolution. Solution.
Surely you aren't having second thoughts.
Of course not. I want nothing more than to serve justice to the corrupted rulers of this country. When the time comes... Ooh!
Ma'am?
I'll be the one to pull the trigger.
Well,
Well, I see we are supporting women's rights and women's wrongs.
yes. Definitely supporting women's wrongs, it looks like. Not only their right to bear arms, but also their right to tiger, maybe lion arms? Hard to tell what she was. Anyway.
I would say a lion.
I say we go to the library. I bet you...
that guy is a know-it-all.
Yes. That's the only one that I could think of that would solve riddles.
Yeah. The humble hidden library. This is the right one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Bibliothèque. Do you think Nathan likes riddles?
Of course. All librarians like riddles. Let me tell you about my life bond. She does not like puzzles in that way.
Is she a librarian?
She sure is.
Oh, that's so cool. I've been recently supporting my local library by borrowing manga.
Libraries are rad as shit. Even in the freaking belly button of America, they have like videos and digital ebooks and games, and support your local library, folks.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
We're all
th-
librarians, like Riddles, except for Silver's Life
yeah,
Bond.
yeah. Kia does not appreciate the puzzles. We even have 3D printers at our libraries now. It's wild. Anyway,
I know, mine doesn't, but it'd be cool if it did. Maybe like the large branch might, but maybe not the
yeah,
smaller
yeah.
branches.
For the longest period of time, it was only at what they called our digital learning library, which is the largest one in the city. But as they replaced theirs, they started bringing the other ones into the other branches.
Mm-hmm.
Having a 3D printer readily available is nice and also hazardous because you make a lot of trinkets.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would love to make trinkets, but I'm already a hoarder, so I don't need to do that to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I could make bookends.
You could. We have, in fact, printed... What did she print? She printed some Sailor Moon ones and then... like a Hello Kitty one, I think? Anyway.
Ooh. Alas, Sparrowson says, seems like a bit of a stereotype. That's all I'm saying.
Stereotype or not, we have to hope that it's true. That boffin is our best chance. Oop.
Oops, sorry. Best chance to get to the bottom of this. Time to put on our polite faces. He's here now.
Good day, Dromio and Dromio. Why, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day.
The music got a little mysterious.
Yeah, it's a little serious. Tell me, kind monsieur, do you like riddles? Of course. Here's one for you, monsieur. What has 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much as it listens.
uh, um,
Oh,
Gonna go with the
um, you. It's you, messieurs, you. You come in here, yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. I don't remember what voice I gave him before. Oh.
I think that was it.
Very good, monsieur. Laugh, Sparrows. We need to get into his good books.
His good books. Ha 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 ha.
This Final Fantasy X. Ha 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 ha.
God.
What was that?
Sorry, I can't fake laugh.
Oh, Mundu. Stop this farce. You, messieurs, obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving. So let's hear it. Go on. Spit it out. Oh, right. If we were to say that there's a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be? That's a new one. Sleeping City. Ooh, got it. Really? Of course. The riddle was trivially easy. There are plenty locations that could be called a sleeping city, but only one place earns the title in Paris. Oh, and where would that be? Ooh, it just suddenly started
Hmm.
instantly storming here. Huh.
I mean,
Well, B may be joining us shortly, because if it starts thundering, she does not approve.
aw, doggy. We know the answer, of course. Obviously, we're just fact checking to make sure that you got it right.
Sparrowson, chill. Think it through, monsieur. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and night? Oh, the catacombs?
Ah. See, I was thinking a graveyard.
That is what the catacombs is, so yes.
Ah, I see.
Hello, B.
I got it. Spain.
Sparrowson. Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city, but perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. We are the densest nice, sleepy place. Alright. Spain? Oh, thank you, Nathan. Madrid? You two are remarkably dense, aren't you? Oh, I'm sorry, B.
Oh.
She's shivering next to me right now.
Aw.
Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest and most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. The sleeping city obviously refers to a city of the dead, a necropolis. Ooh, I was right. Think, messieurs. Think. Use your puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises? Necropolises? Necroplaces in Paris.
Necroplaces. That sounds kind of metal. Necroplaces. Of course.
My Discord man is working. Should look into that. Of course. Of course. The catacombs. The winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our very feet. I wonder how much of it is structurally reinforced, because after a while, soil sips. I know it's still
This
there.
is true.
It's a tourist attraction at this point, but I'm just like, they reinforce it since then, but...
I should look it up. I am unfamiliar with the word catacombs.
Oh, really? Yeah, the catacombs is like, basically, instead of... it's technically burying your dead, but it's basically a maze, not actually a maze, it's like there's a design to it, but a maze of like caverns dug underneath the city. And they dig out like these parts in the walls where you would put coffins. And that is where the deceased go.
So it's almost like an underground mausoleum.
Very much so, yes. Let's see. Catacombs of Paris. I will paste you a picture. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Board. My chat with Midi. This is a real place.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's more morbid looking than I thought. Skulls?
No, those are bricks. Those are like stones.
Yeah, but
there are some skulls embedded in there, but it's not all skulls. If that was what you were worried about.
I know, but even that some skulls are embedded in there is...
Yes.
Jeepers creepers. But yes. They get some praise from Nathan. Did you read that one already?
No. Very good, monsieur. That is the first semi-intelligent thing you have managed to say all day. You have more questions, don't you?
Ha!
Oh, yes.
How can we get in? Probably more like tell us about the catacombs, right?
Sure. I think we might
Because
get both.
yeah, being like, how can we get in is a little sus to start off.
I mean, Robot Spacer. Robot Spacer says, it's not all skulls. Oh, that's fine then. I mean,
Oh,
look,
sure.
it is made up of a lot of bones. A lot. But not just skulls.
I would not go down there.
Probably not. Can you give us a brief rundown on the history of the catacomb? The cemeteries of Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess, from what I hear. To create space, King Louis the XVI had to parse that for a second. Ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. So, with a little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into subterranean mausoleum.
So, what? It's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons?
Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, dudes.
Millions of skeletons. I can't even imagine a million people.
What is that weird song that they played all the time? Millions of Peaches?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I barely remember. I just know, like, millions of skeletons, skeletons for free. Millions of skeletons, skeletons for me. There you go.
Huh.
Someone will get that, or I'm
Sugar says,
totally wrong, and my
"Ooh,
brain is wrong.
catacomb."
How can we get in? Sorry, if you're watching live, I'm having to look to my side as I pet a small dog that is losing her shit. It's okay. I know that the bourgeois like to tour the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It was quite the bourgeois tourist spot some 20 years ago.
I always find it really weird when people like really want to like tour like really morbid death sites and things like that. It's like, yes, history, but also, haunted.
We should learn from history. I don't know that it should be glamorized in that way.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the word.
there are many statues in the past 5 or 6 years that have been torn down around the United States that should have never been put up in the first place. Have them in museums? Sure. Glamorize them? Fuck no.
Mm-hmm. I
But
remember, go ahead.
no, you go.
I was going to say on a similar topic, I had the opportunity or was offered the opportunity to tour the, one of the immigrant hospitals, in the New York,
Hmm.
New Jersey area. And it's like a hard hat area as well because it's freaking
Uh-huh.
crumbling. And I was like, hell no. You can miss me with that. I'm not gonna go.
No, thank
Uh, I looked at a couple pictures and I was like, nah, I'm gonna pee if I go there. Like,
you.
it's just not gonna. It's just not.
I'm not sure
It's
how
not
those
gonna
two things are
happen.
related, but I got you.
I'm gonna be too scared. I'm gonna like pee my pants. It's too
Ah,
scary.
okay. Let's see. But if you were hoping to pay a visit, you are too late. The church had all entrances sealed shut fairly recently.
Why would the church do that?
Believe it or not, they consider the turning of a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste. You're not wrong. Oh,
Oh,
right. Oh, sorry.
oh, right.
They shut down all of the entrances. Really? Surely there must be one or two left untouched. If there is such an entrance, it is not public knowledge. I see.
Sugar says, Paris catacombs are so cool, but so scary, man. What's not open for tourists is so dark and cramped, and you can seriously get injured or lost. Mm.
As someone who has gone into unmarked caves in the past, yeah, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Don't go into structurally unsound areas.
That's all.
I think we're done here for now. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Good day. If the sleeping city is really in the Paris catacombs, then there must be some way to get in.
An underground tunnel network would probably be connected to the city sewers, yeah? So we just need to find the right manhole, and boom, we're in spooky, scary Skeleton Town.
That's a good idea. Maybe it connects to the scene? Perhaps some swimming is in order. Falcon, you know you don't want to do that.
They're also talking about it right next to Nathan.
You two dunces are going to get yourself killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, it would be best to off asking those responsible for the closure.
The dead people?
We are the densest...
They're so stupid. Like Sparrowson, you would get is stupid, but Falcon, he's a
Falcon sometimes just isn't thinking right.
He's not. He's been staying up. He's been staying up too late.
Boozing. The church, monsieur. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist.
Oh, right. Well, it's a Sunday. Gonna go to the church.
I guess so. What was the church called? Is it Notre Dame? Nope.
Ah, yes. Rue des...
Nope. That's where we met the Croque Monsieur. Is it Notre Dame?
Oh, Notre Dame. Oh, wait. I saw Notre Dame and I was like, that's the one. I'm a little sleepy.
The hell are you doing back? Is that not the judge?
I don't think so. I've never seen the judge drawn from the back before.
That's true. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? Oh, hold on. Game music is very hot. I'm gonna fix it on my side.
Ooh, I am moving at slow motion.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there for a second.
I really should see if there's an updated version of my router or something, probably.
I mean, it shouldn't be. You are sending out like 3 feeds right now, so it's fine. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? Keep telling you, my brother. You can't risk being seen. There is too much at stake. Okay, no, that is not Remus, right? Romulus?
It is not. It is a different guy.
You want me to read them, or you want to read them?
I'll read them. But the good word must be spread, my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more sulking in the shadows. No more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it.
Oh, sorry, just thundered. It's okay, B. I'm sorry. It's alright. It's okay. I'm going to add a bit of an echo because they're in the middle of the cathedral. Let's see if this works.
Oh, I could do that too.
Again? What happened to yours?
Yours is kind of dramatic. What do I got here? I got a cave. Oh, I got echo too.
Is it too... I can't hear it. Hold on, let me hear myself. Sorry, chat. You guys can't hear it either. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How about this?
How's mine?
Go ahead.
How's mine?
I don't hear it for you.
No.
Do you have your microphone source set to
There we
voice
go.
mode?
Oh wait. There we go.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, mine's way too heavy. Let me see if I can fix that. How about now? That's a little better.
Yours is a little better. Oh, mine's is too long.
Yours is echoing into the abyss. It's fine.
Let's see.
I'm using Cave, and I've set reverb to 11.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, I think we're good here. Again.
I'll turn off background effects a little bit.
What happened to yours?
I lost it.
So careless.
Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream.
Right. Like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He is dangerously close to uncovering our secret.
You want me to take care of him?
It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but...
Bird trap.
Ah, someone is coming. Go hide. Okay, for this part I will turn it off. Yes, okay, there we go. I think. Yeah, I'm just watching the meters on chat. I have two different audio sources, one for voice mod, one for without. Because I have to have different filters on them to make it not cut out. Ah, my brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps? Actually, Friar, we're here for information. We want to learn about the catacombs that lie under Paris. The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It is a wretched place, and wretched and haunted place. I'm sure it is. But we know that the church was responsible for having this entrances sealed shut.
So we figured that maybe there's a super secret Freyr only entrance that only you know about.
Secretive. That's an interesting idea. You know, you're not the first birds to have asked about that. We aren't. Yes, yes. Cockerel paid a visit yesterday.
Perfect posture and snooty, or one-eyed and scowling.
The first. A prosecutor, I think he was. Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacomb, you will not return.
And it zoomed in.
Understood.
Was that a threat?
I mean, your choice. You were at the controls.
Part of me wants to be snooty and be like, no, I don't get it.
Sure.
But I'm also like, excuse me, are you threatening me? Like,
Follow
what would you
your
choose,
bird
Silver?
heart. Let's go with... was that a threat?
I was gonna go with what was that a threat, even if you said something else.
Was that a threat? No, no, just a friendly word of caution. We wouldn't want anyone to get lost in the endless maze, would we? Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way.
Dang, he didn't even say come to church, brother. He said get out my face.
Damn, another dead end. Maybe it's time we wrap this up. We can go tell the inspector what we found and call it a day.
Don't quit just yet. I managed to take something from the Freyr's pockets when he gave his little warning.
Seriously. Again? This is becoming something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on then. Let's see what you pilfered.
This.
That's a pen. Oh, you found this pen. In the friar's robes.
Yep.
Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing.
Ooh, you know what that means, right? Another green ink receipt, mayhaps?
Maybe. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink.
Sugar says, OMG, little rogue Sparrowson. Yeah, he's just like, anyway, I'm gonna do what I want and do what I need and get it done. He's so girl boss. Huh. Do you think it's the exact same pen, or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set?
I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep a hold of it. We're still at a dead end, though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up.
It's not like we can beat the information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff, and maybe we'll stumble across more clues.
Maybe you're right. Let's go.
Bing bing. A new day. Well, they said let's tell the investigator what we got going on.
Wait, why can we go to the Palace of Justice? Do we have a reason for that?
Well, Romulus was supposed to be in there.
Yeah, no, he's in prison.
No. Oh. The Palace of Justice is a court. Okay.
Yeah. Go to... I mean, I think we have everything, so we must have extra time, right? So go to court. We could always go back a day if you don't need to go there.
True.
Second from the top, on left.
Oh, I know. I'm just like, where... What,
Like, other than that, the only other place we haven't been is the Chocolate Emporium?
True. I was just thinking, like, where would the guy be that we need to see anyway? Like, the inspect... No, he's not an inspector.
Oh, you know what? I think we might have to just run out the clock, right? We have X number of days.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the palace.
The palace? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. We thought you got murdered by Romulus. Judge Maxime. Oh, right. This was the voice. I'm not doing that old voice again. Oh, hello, Monsieur Falcon and, Blue Burton?
Blue Burton? Sparrowson.
Right. Barrington. Your Honor, we've heard that you had an accident with a flight of stairs. Good to see you back on your feet. A flight of stairs? No. I was actually assaulted. If you can believe that. I can believe that.
We can believe it.
I was just standing by the scene, minding my own business. And the next thing I know, I was on a riverbank, 100 kilometers downstream. That sounds a little familiar. When I awoke, I had a mild case of amnesia, you know. I thought I was an axolotl accountant.
Axolotl accountant.
It took 2 weeks for me to return to my full mental health. You know. In any case, Your Honor, good to see you back and healthy. Would you mind if we ran a couple of questions by you as a part of an investigation we're taking? By all means. Ask away, monsieur. Looks
Not
like
gonna get many answers out of him.
we're not, but we do have, it looks like it's a ask all of them, so whichever you want to ask first.
Yeah, have you heard the rumors?
Judge Maxime, have you heard the rumors about, or any rumors around an uprising? Oh, yes, of course. Tons. You have no idea how many criminals rants about bringing down the government. Attica this, and my taxes that, and all of this nonsense. You know, I was the one in charge of prosecuting the ones behind the June Days uprising of 32. That was some messy legal work. What about recently? Have you heard anyone talk of anything specific? Well, I'm not attached to the case, but I hear that imposter, Judge Romulus, had some very strange things to say. Cults, anarchy, fire, and gunpowder. That man is not mentally stable.
We knew that much already.
You heard of the croque monsieur? The delicious sandwich. Judge Maxime, you ever heard of a person called the croque monsieur? You're referring to that arms dealer, aren't you? Yes. Have you ever convicted him? No. That man is notoriously unfindable and uncatchable. I don't think anyone working in law enforcement has so much as seen his face.
How would you feel if I told you we did?
That's crazy.
Damn, we hit him with the that's crazy. Well, there's no reason why we can't be the first to stop him. Right, Falcon? That's all.
That's all. Thank you for your time, Your Honor. Anytime, messieurs.
A new day.
Anywhere new? No? All right, well.
Nope.
Chocolate Emporium? I don't know why, but it's like no reason to go to the rest of these places.
I wonder if the lion ever got out of prison.
A good question, but it doesn't look like there's a... I guess we could go to the little conciergerie, but either way. Chocolate! I say chocolate.
Chocolate! I wonder if I ate all of my chocolate. Actually, I had some over here. I might have.
I should order grocery. All right. You know what? Actually, I should ask you.
Are you good with all this reading?
Yes, that's fine. I should ask you, though, how much time do you have? We talking another hour? We talking another couple hours? What do you got?
Probably another hour. Let me see if I got any DMs. Well, nothing relative to.
Okay, we'll go an hour. Let's just not break, and we'll just go an hour then. We'll play it safe.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Ah, it's you two again.
You remember us? I guess that's no surprise.
Of course I remember. You are the messieurs who ask many questions and buy little chocolate.
Ha!
I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Hagoslak. Thanks for being patient with us.
Oh, now I want chocolate really bad. Hold on, I'm getting up.
All right.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Okay. More questions today. More questions. Gosh, I guess all of these are just
like investigative.
asking if we know the croak.
Yeah. All right. Have you heard of the croc?
I heard of the crocs.
You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your occupation? Oh, of course. One time I was hiking through the mountains in the Netherlands, and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman. I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him and made a hasty retreat.
I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of Lander's stories. But for some reason, his tangential rants don't bother me.
Let me be more specific. We are looking for a person called the Croque Monsieur. Does that name sound familiar? No, Monsieur. Do you know about an uprising? Have you heard any rumors about a rebellion in Paris recently? Why, Monsieur, there is always rumors of a rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows. The bourgeois cower in fear. I don't know what accent I'm doing now. I apologize. Yes, yes. But have you personally heard anything specific? No, Monsieur. Well then.
That's all.
I suppose we're done here. I guess it was a little silly of me to look for intel about a rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I could help you with something else, Monsieur.
For all the times we've been in here, we might as well buy some chocolate.
We should buy some chocolate. Like what? Well, you may have noticed that this is, in fact, a chocolate shop. We sell chocolate here. I am of much better service as a chocolate salesman than as a rumor mongerer. Ah, of course. May I have a chocolate recommendation? I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation?
Could it be that Falcon thinks I'm a friend and he's gonna get me a box of chocolates?
Probably not.
Am I a friend? Is this for me?
Oh, certainly, monsieur. If you are looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped selection from Tuscany would suit you. Romantic, you say?
I don't feel that way about you, Falcon. But how could I decline such a scrumptious gift?
No, that wouldn't work. You've something more suitable for any occasion. Oh! Then perhaps you want this box of 20 cream chocolate swirls from London. They are very sweet. Nobody can resist.
Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them. Take them.
Bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon.
That's he's so cute.
For pity's sake, Sparrows, why are you so fidgety?
No reason.
Then cut it out. Weird. I think I would like... that would work nicely, Monsieur Hagoslak. How much are they?
Probably a lot. Oh. 5 francs is not bad at all.
Yeah. 5 francs. Perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you that the quality more than justifies the price tag.
To be honest, I was expecting like 30.
Mm-hmm. Oh. There was an option to ask for a discount, but okay. I'll take them. May I have them wrapped?
Oh, I didn't even think about it because I'm like, $5 is good. I don't need to haggle schlock.
I mean, look, I'm fine with that too. I was just interested to see if we actually got to haggle. I read this line.
Okay.
Certainly, monsieur. One moment, if you please.
Falcon.
Ooh, I need to see. There has been a group of folks that have moved into our area recently that have some younger kids, and I'm hopeful that they will trick or treat for Halloween this year. I'm gonna buy a box of full-size candy bar. I'm gonna be that neighbor.
Oh wow, the bougie neighbor.
I mean, it's the same cost to buy a box of 10 candy bars as it is to buy a giant bag, and we're not gonna have 10 trick or treaters. Is my thought. So
that is smart.
Excuse me. Make that 20 and a bag of Halloween bag. It's like it's $14 for 20 bars versus $13 for an assorted set of snack bars. And I'm like, we're not going to get rid of an entire bag of snack bars, so might as well. What is it?
I just want to say you have been a great friend and an inspirational mentor.
Mm-hmm.
I have ample amount of respect for you as a person, and
you do know that these chocolates aren't for you, right?
Oh.
Breaking his heart.
Yeah. I knew that.
You most certainly did not. Good. Just making sure.
You're breaking my heart, Falcon.
Oh, I was right. Here you are, monsieur. I am sure the recipient will enjoy them. A box of chocolates. Thank you very much, monsieur. And thank you for putting up with our endless questions. It has been a pleasure, monsieur.
A new day.
New day.
And only one dot.
Nice.
That we can view. There he is. That's the rooster who shot the croque monsieur.
We did what?
Cocorico?
What? I think we're
Cocorico
getting...
shot the Croque Major?
Yeah, like, why?
Oh, it's the freaking Merry Christmas. You know which one I'm talking about?
No?
The Merry Christmas meme of Phoenix Wright, where the guy has a gun.
Nope.
Oh darn it. Well,
Um,
I won't bother you with it now. But
I mean, I will bother. Merry Christmas. Phoenix, right. Oh, it's an entire, like, video. Okay.
oh, I didn't know it was a video. I only ever see the picture, and it's because I think Edgeworth was the one holding the gun or
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we're getting close to unraveling the whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We're nearly there.
All right, let me just deal with this letter first.
Spam? You do not know what spam is 100 to 200 or 250 years ago.
I don't think so. It's from Cocorico.
Severin? Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's hear it.
He's like, "Ayo, I'm in jail for murder."
Oh.
J- JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels.
What? That was me.
What?
That was not me reading. That was just me. So, okay, I guess the game is aligned.
Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque Major on Rue de Marmoset. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you are a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years.
Hmm.
Kind regards, Severin Cocorico.
Hmm.
That makes me kind of sad.
Dot, dot, dot.
I wish my model could detect me gritting my teeth. Ooh,
Yeah, I don't have really any range that would make that appropriate.
I know. You don't have teeth. I have
I
teeth.
mean, I don't have a tongue, so, like...
You're.
City.
But,
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean it like that. I was just talking. I was just talking.
I didn't hear
Is
anything,
this
so
for
you
real?
cut out entirely.
Oh, good. I'm
No,
safe.
roll it back. What did you say?
No, no. I said your mouth is empty, but then you said MIDI, and it sounded accusatory. So
Oh,
I was like, I was just talking.
okay. My mouth, my entire face is a projection.
Yeah, yeah, flat. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup.
It is Severin's handwriting.
Where do you think he is?
I don't know.
Why would he go alone?
I don't know.
But we have to go help him, right? I mean, if that trade was at midnight last night and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay.
It only takes about an hour to bleed out from his smallest wound. Maybe.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We have to act fast while there's still time on the clock.
Harrison, I have a bad feeling in my gut. Those tacos you ate.
Well, Yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff.
No, 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 no. You don't understand. I know that. If Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon. And there's nothing we can do about it.
What are you talking about? You don't know that.
I do. I'm certain. We've messed up. We missed something. Oh, shit. Did we get a bad ending?
Oh,
We've missed something. We've overlooked something vital. And now Severin's fate is sealed.
you're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon. Let's go visit the Rue de Marmosets. We might find a clue.
Ooh, okay. Not a game over. At least not yet, anyway.
Ooh, I wonder what we could have missed.
Yeah, I don't
I mean, there
know.
was no particular like instance where I felt like, oh shit, we fucked something up.
Yeah, it's not the
Um,
obvious, like, don't listen to Sparrowson things where, like, oh no.
yeah.
Come on, Sparrowson, keep up. No time for wheezing. Kokoriko was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right. Blood,
Blood.
words.
Words. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh.
Kokorikos?
I see drag marks heading towards the tunnel, which leads straight to the scene. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night, and their body was hastily disposed of in a river. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints, too. Some are faint, but they head that way, toward the main road.
So he could still be alive? Ew, the blood's not Severin's. It's probably the Croque Monsieur. Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Why would he shoot? I don't understand. Dot, dot, dot.
Maybe assuming that killing the arms dealer means that there will be no weapons.
Maybe? Let's see where the footprints go.
Notre Dame. Here, the footprints lead right into Notre Dame.
It seems that way.
Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further? Uh-oh.
Um,
He said a cab.
we did say ACAB, but the cop is the one that got us down this path. That we should at least get him.
Yeah. That's also why I was asking, like, if there was a place to, like, go to talk to him.
Yeah, but
Where
there's
would
nothing
that
that seemed
be?
right. I would say that would be smart.
That would be smart.
That would be the smart thing to do. Why don't you run and find a policeman? I'll go ahead.
That's not the smart thing to do, Falcon.
Yeah.
You shouldn't split up. Nice try, but I'm not abandoning you. We have no idea or what we have no idea what or who could be ahead.
Dot, dot, dot.
Oh no, the catacombs. Hey, wait up. That leads straight down to Man, I'm famished. When is that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of my duty so I can go grab a snack?
I'm actually surprised that he's part of the rebellion. The trail keeps going.
Hey, isn't that the Corncriggy jailkeeper? Quack? It's Quark, ya dummies.
I had no idea you were a religious man, monsieur.
I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know?
Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass.
The door behind me? Ha! You idiots. That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there. Catacombs? And besides, just because I know how to get you in doesn't mean pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to keep act as a guard, and that's what I'm doing.
You want a bribe, don't you?
Bingo! What you got? Here's my fist!
A present?
Chocolates? Does he like
Ooh.
chocolate?
It would be amazing if the chocolates that we went and got on a lark is actually useful. Sure, let's try that.
He just said he was hungry. He needed a snack.
You're right.
Oh my god.
It must be tiring to stand there all day and night. I bet you would love something to eat.
Now that you mention it, what you got?
These fists. No,
Oh my god,
give him the
Silver,
chocolates.
you genius.
Give him the chocolates. This will be amazing if this works. Yes! Here you go, monsieur.
Oh yeah, that's the jackpot right there. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
So what do you say, monsieur? Can we go on?
Oh yeah, no problem. That's the door behind me. I ain't stopping you.
And that's the door to the catacombs. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple. What? Were you expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. Heh, what idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve? Or will they find that crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem.
Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below.
Here goes nothing?
They begin the descent.
I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. I assumed that, like, it would, I don't know, be torch lit, but I suppose this is not Minecraft.
True. Just keep putting
Ooh,
one
I am
foot in
so
front of the
fuzzy
other,
on your
Sparrowson.
stream.
But no?
Oh, I was saying I'm really fuzzy on your stream.
Yeah, you got choppy for a moment.
But the game audio is still, I mean, well, the game looks up, it's buffering. I'm dying.
I am not seeing any issues on my side as far as connectivity to either place. I have 0 dropped frames. We can give it a second here, though.
Oh,
See if you can catch up. Keep bobbing.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me.
Oh, we might finally be back to normal. Yeah, there's a MIDI.
Okay. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Did you read that already?
Yes.
All right.
I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have had a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know all the health benefits, and I would probably be calmer.
Keep it together, Sparrowson.
I know, I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace this string to find our way back if we reach a dead end.
Hmm. Good thinking. Just like Theseus and the Minotaur.
Wait, there aren't minotaurs in here, are there? Head of a bull, body of a bull. Scary stuff.
Because there's no body of a man in this.
Gosh.
That's not... Actually, never mind. Feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches? I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage on the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right.
No! Why do they make me choose that?
Hmm.
Oh, they're going to die.
So the breezy path seems like it would be the way out, right? More fresh air.
Yeah.
So stagnant path?
Stagnant path seems like you're just going deeper and maybe
Mm-hmm.
you might get lost.
Sure, but we came from the exit.
Ah, so taking the breezy path would probably let us just get out of this place.
Yeah. Or be in a circle.
Or be in a circle.
You choose.
Man. I hate choices like this, especially since I'm imagining them in the dark.
Not a fan of the dark?
Nope. Midi's
Understandable.
quite afraid of the dark.
Alright.
Mm. Let's go breezy.
There's a chance that the breeze could be caused by an opening. Let's head that way.
Oh god. The wall feels weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this?
Skulls?
Bones.
I hate to break it to you, Sparrowson, but that's not stone.
Oh, wait. So what is it?
Well, we're in a crypt.
Oh. Oh dear. I thought we would be dealing with one or two coffins, and not a wall of skeletons.
Keep it together, Sparrowson. Severin's life is on the line.
You're right. I have to stay focused.
Oh, it looks like the path branches again.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see it too. There's definitely light on that side.
We're not going into the darkness. Follow the light. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase.
Hush. Listen.
Voices?
Voices. We're getting close.
Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared?
Terrified.
Ooh.
There they are. This was you.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I also
I'll
can take
ask
it. I
one
can turn
more
on voice
time.
mod if you prefer, but it's whatever.
No, I can do it. I was just like staring at like the art.
Yep. It's good art.
I'll I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Damn, I've never seen Kokoriko without all his get up. Are you with the police? The royal guards? Speak, bird.
Oh boy. Ma'am Beaumont, you've been here all night. He simply ain't talking. Right? He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, you know, administer some justice.
Justice. That word.
Oh, the rooster finally crows.
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Kokoriko. I am a public prosecutor for the Court d'Assises? French?
Cour d'Assises, I think.
Assises?
Well, Sevy, it's been a pleasure. Well, we can't be having spies running around our base of operations. Can we? So, without further ado, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait a minute. Piero?
Piero.
Piero? This is no ordinary spy.
Because he's a prosecutor?
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
Whoa! Are you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name? John. John Brumort. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman. Another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief.
For you, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
Literally. You rotten Conard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the street, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota. Am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the count of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Major, and the murder of my father, John Boumart. Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, by all means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame.
Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something.
Dot dot dot. Ooh. I mean, I don't want to see him get murdered despite him being a dick. So, like, I personally say speak up, but it is your choice.
No, I'd speak up because, like, I mean, we came down here.
We came down here to save him in the first place. All right.
Hopefully Falcon doesn't get shot, but hopefully nobody gets shot.
I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police. Royal Guard. Anyone. I'll stall for time.
Falcon. Okay. I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait. Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate purely based off your own prejudices and whim. Who the cluck does this bird brain think he is? I am this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing?
Defense attorney? You're a raving loony is what you are. What?
What? Sugar says, I'm obsessed with this writing right now. And I'm like, yeah, right? Like,
He's very good.
Man.
Or a spy. I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping on our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out. Ooh. Not Remus.
Yeah, Remus is gonna tell me to eat shit.
Fontaine was the one we actually had, like, rapport with when we were talking about the hunting and everything. But, like,
yeah.
Piero was very loose-lipped.
His hat, and he was happy.
Yeah, he was happy. Your choice. Except I would recommend not Remus.
Yeah, not Remus. Damn. This is a hard one, though. But, I mean, Fontaine had always had suspicion of us, even from the get-go. Piero seems a little stupid, so maybe he might be worth appealing to. I don't know. Chat, do we have any thoughts
Any
on who
strong
to appeal
feelings on either
to.
chat?
Fontaine is the dog.
Hero's the bird. Remus is the wolf? Fox?
Yeah, the sneaky wolf guy, fox guy. I think he's a wolf. I'm thinking Piero.
Alright. Go with Pierre.
You said you had decent interactions with Fontaine before. Maybe him?
We did. Like, we had at least a decent rapport.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's enough.
I also don't know
can't
what this is going
remember,
to lead to, so.
I don't know what this is going to lead to either. But I mean, we wouldn't know in general.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because Fontaine is a little smarter, he might be the better option. But I don't know.
I say let's go with Fontaine.
Let's go with the dog. I'm like, he seems smart. Falcon, hey, you're so smart. Oh, man, you're so smart, bro.
Monsieur Fontaine, we've only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like an intelligent and reasonable person. Why, thank you. I do consider myself to be reasonable. Then surely you can see something wrong with dragging someone off the street and executing them without trial. Well, I want to see a better France, monsieur. A France with actual liberty for all. I don't enjoy violence, but I have no qualm with a traitor or two dying to achieve that noble goal. Means to an end, you know.
Do you see, Falcon? This man's death was inevitable. For the good of France, and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again.
But, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for. But shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Justice? Revenge? What's the difference? Ooh.
Due process? For me, fairness is unfortunately not true because laws are sometimes very unfair. Rationality,
Yes,
maybe.
this is very true.
Due process is probably the closest. For me,
This
right?
sounds like a riddle.
I don't know if there's different feelings on this.
I don't know. This is very heavy.
Yeah.
Type of question. So I'm like, I honestly don't know.
As
I also would say not fairness.
yeah, not fairness. Like, if we're talking about the justice system versus the concept of justice, like the justice system is not fair in many cases.
Yeah.
I
don't really
would
know what.
say. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't really know what due process means.
Sure. Due process, if done correctly, is supposed to mean like someone is properly represented in the trial. The evidence is actually represented. It's not based off of emotion. It's based off the facts as presented, whether they are accurate or not. In America, that generally means like if it's a murder trial or something like that, beyond a reasonable doubt, which means like you could have some doubt, but nothing. The evidence gives you beyond reasonable doubt. Like you could have doubt, like, hey, this guy seems scary. That's not a reasonable doubt to have someone put it away for life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like if your doubt is like, hey, all this evidence is circumstantial. None of it says that he was actually there. None of it says that he actually pulled the trigger. That's reasonable doubt. That's something that they would need to actually account for.
I see.
Yeah. So due process is where I lay on, because like fairness or not on whether they consider the laws fair or not is definitely not a thing. Rationality to an extent, sure, but due process is the thing that I think.
Sure.
Like
That
so for this
sounds
specific question, like revenge versus justice, revenge. You kill a person that you believe is responsible for whatever there is, or you do whatever you need to get vengeance or whatever you feel it is. But what if you then find out later that wasn't the person? You feel relieved immediately, but none of the actual perpetrator got away, and then you find out later. You no longer feel relieved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my vote for due process. Sweet Lord, I have a
Due
wall of
process.
text and caption.
I know, it's so cool.
Due process, madam. By following organized chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial.
My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial.
Why not? But like, as far as I like, look, him dying is not okay. But if he stole and got caught for stealing and then was tried for stealing, like, it's not that it's unfair as far as the trial is concerned. It's unfair that he had to steal to survive.
Yeah.
Then, this is your opportunity to show the roosters how it should be done. Where did she hide the gun? But,
In her coat.
I guess. Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the Croque Monsieur.
Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers?
Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now.
Right here. In the catacomb.
It's as good as a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
I volunteer!
No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
Aww.
Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Gorged on chocolate.
Yep.
Rightio! Work! Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I am a pious man, after all.
Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution.
What about a jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial.
Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury.
That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms...
In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that the bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun.
Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont? Please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard at the Rue des Marmosettes. Piero alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon.
Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, but you only saw the aftermath?
Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Uh-oh. Ma'am Beaufort, I found this here pigeon running around our tunnels.
I am no pigeon, monsieur.
He's a spy in any case. Let's say I execute him right now. What? It's all right. It's all right. He's with me.
With you?
He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff.
Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner.
No, madame.
Then take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon.
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel.
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
This? A political pamphlet. Cult pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Remus's brother.
Yeah.
Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, do not?
I did, ma'am. Right?
Then you can be our first witness. Go and stand in the center.
Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Falcon, but I don't. Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The croque monsieur was just minding his own business on the Rue de Marmosets, when all of a sudden, this here brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired. The croc slips on the floor. Used the last of his strength, the croque monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The croc fired back.
So, to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral. So I ran to get your help. Quack. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it.
And there I saw the dead croque monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
There's nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
True that.
But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. Oop, my phone's ringing. 1 second.
Oh, yep, go ahead. I hope you're all doing well, chat. It's been a good weekend. I'm very sleepy, but I'm having fun. Hi.
I've returned.
Hello. Everything
Yes.
good? We have time?
Yeah. Just my dad's like, are you gonna eat? And I'm like, soon. Yeah. All
Okay. Well, let us
right.
continue.
I trust his word with my own life.
I don't doubt the man's honesty, but nevertheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine. What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Oops. Eating your stuff. Go ahead.
What was what? Oh.
I started reading your line.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No. We will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon. Don't mess with me.
I bet you it was either Remus or his brother. Don't
Right?
mess with you?
If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Kokoriko's shoe size or the color of the croque-monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience.
Yeah. I get it.
Select a statement to question.
Oh,
Saw
well,
it as
thank you
plain
for
as
underlining
day.
this. I would question the first one, because it was at night, wasn't it?
True, it was
She
12
said what you saw
a.m.
last night, so...
Yeah.
You gotta click it.
I know, I was just thinking.
Oh, okay. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day.
The crime occurred at night.
Great.
How's your eyesight?
Yeah, the crime occurred at night. Has to be. Here, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast, moonless night, in an unlit alley. What's your point? Would have been too dark to see. Yep, that's no real point.
Literally. No real point. I'm just, busting your chops.
It would have been dark. So dark that you could not have possibly correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue des Marmosettes. Ooh, but they were all broken.
They were all broken. Oh, that's right. That's right. We live in La Ville Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Beaumont. I keep wanting to say Beaumont. Beaumont. There are
Like
street
the
lanterns.
vampires.
Yes. Well, the vampire hunters. Belmont. There are street lanterns over Rue de Marmosettes, but they wouldn't have done any good. Because we have glass shards.
Because of the glass shards.
The street lamps over Rue de Marmosettes were broken. They are completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line the alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamps.
And I've still got the holes in the soles of my shoes. Double proof. Those glass shards could have come from anywhere.
You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want.
And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic.
Excuse me, Madame Beaumont. I don't remember where the street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember we had to use a torch to light up the scene. Hey! Whose side are you on? I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's impossible that it is possible that there weren't any lit street lamps. Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies.
Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken. Maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Piero's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Piero did.
1 minute? That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that it is a possibility.
I acknowledge nothing.
There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there is a slight notion that Piero may be misremembering what he saw. Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon. I wasn't badgering... On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anything in mind?
I do. There is someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur, a man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of weaponry.
Oh, that's me again. No.
Shut up, Piero. Get off the stand.
Yes, ma'am. Is this like the end of the game?
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I call Fundane forward.
Very well. Now, Fontaine, is it true that you are a gun specialist? Well, I hate to brag, but... Yes, I know about guns. Their mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff.
Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those.
Oh, right. Very well. This is the gun found on Severin Cocorico's person at the time of arrest. It is a standard issue percussion lock Chateau Gendarmerie pistol. 24 centimeter length, 15 millimeter caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these dull things. It's a gun that says, I'm a reliable man of the law.
That sounds like our Cocorico. Don't say that, Sparrowson.
Does it? Cocorico always told me that the riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place. And this gun is found on the Croque Monsieur's corpse, clutched tightly in his hand. It is a turnover pistol, double-barreled, ivory handle, 20 centimeter length, 30 millimeter caliber. 13 millimeter caliber. This is exquisite and highly customized gun. One of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff.
The Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant.
But what's really fascinating about the Croque-Monsieur's gun is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves.
Please stop, Fundane. I didn't call you up here to show off your gun knowledge.
You
Tell us
did,
what
in
you
fact, call
uncovered.
him up there to talk about his gun knowledge.
You did. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croque-Monsieur's bullet wound.
Ah, right. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of Croque-Monsieur's sternum and appeared to have a straight angle of entry. Oh, so they were standing in front of one another. Oh, good. They're saying it.
So in other words, the Croque-Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot.
That's right. The other interesting point was the Croque-Monsieur's outer clothes was singed. Oh, was it point blank? This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun muzzle's flash.
And how close does a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash?
Less than 3 meters, I would say. 5 at the very most. But not quite point blank. Wait, 3 meters? 9 feet? No, that's way too far away. I mean, I guess that's for modern guns. I don't know about flintlocks, so.
Gunpowder, question mark. Upside down, question mark. I don't know. Then there is no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. The Croque-Monsieur's killer was standing in the Rue de Marmosets themselves. As in plainly evident, only one person was found in the Rue de Marmosets at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico.
Well said, madame. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt.
Chat says 3 meters is considered point blank.
Really? That seems weird. I always heard that point blank, at least with handguns nowadays, is like 3 feet. Not so fast. I would like to cross-examine the witness. I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird.
Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Cocorico was nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer.
Select a statement.
Select a statement to question.
15 caliber Marine pistol is found. Highly customized double-barrel turnover pistol. Wait, didn't they say they were? Didn't they ever say there were 2 gunshots? Where's the other bullet? Not mentioned. Did they not find it?
They did say there was 2. They said that the Croc fired and that Cocorico fired. Well, that Cocorico fired and then the Croc fired. So I don't know if they're
we know where the
counting
bullet
two
from
like
the pistol is. We don't know where the bullet from the Croc is. So press on the pistol from the Croc, the turnover pistol. Fontaine, about the Croque-Monsieur's turnover pistol. Tell us about the ammunition.
Tell us about the ammunition.
You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Beaumont cut you off. Could you give us the details?
Oh, great. Now he'll never stop talking.
I'm glad you asked, Falcon. No, I would trust you, Unstable Deuce. I could be going... My memory could be off on that. See, as you probably know, most bullets are just small, round lead balls, right? But that's not the case here. Oh, he has bullets. Like actual bullets. Not lead shot. This particular weapon uses an advanced, iron-tipped, aerodynamic, carefully grooved. Actually, be quick if I just show you. Yeah, an actual bullet. Take a good look. This is an iron-tipped mini ball. It is very rare, top-of-the-line technology. For last night, I had never seen one of these in person before.
Like I said before, the Croque-Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry.
Where did you find this bullet, Montaigne? In the turnover pistol's chamber.
One
One bullet.
shot was fired. Not
So,
two.
so one shot was the shot that hit the Croque-Monsieur, and another shot went out, and they have not found that bullet.
Exactly.
And if it was point-blank range, as we are now referring to it, it definitely did not go into Cocorico.
Mm-hmm. So maybe somebody else is dead?
Or someone else is shot.
Mm.
Someone else is wounded somewhere. Continue on. Mini ball. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the Croque-Monsieur fired his gun, so how is it possible that his gun is still loaded with a bullet? A turnover pistol is double-barreled. That means it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession.
Yeah, but don't the 2 bullets fire at the same time? They don't do one by
No,
one.
no. It depends. Like especially for older firearms, like back in the day, you had pepper boxes, and sometimes they could be all 4 of the little pepper things shot at once, like a small shotgun, or sometimes you could do a full 4 pull to go real quick.
Gosh, I feel like my friend who knows about like old military weapons would be ecstatic to talk about this.
Yep, Unstable Deuce is also right. Sometimes they could have two triggers.
The more you know.
Ah, I see. The Croque-Monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second.
I trust that you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. We've wasted enough time already.
No, okay, thank you, game. I'm like, yes, I have other questions. Where is the other bullet?
Stop!
Not yet. Where is the other bullet?
What other bullet?
The fired mini ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile. I scoured the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would be great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets. Madame Baumort, did anyone find the fired mini ball in Cocorico's body?
In his body? You're asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see.
So again, I must ask, where is the fired mini ball?
Well, I don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means...
It flew sky high.
No, let's not get him killed. It hit the murderer.
It hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer. The real murderer. This must still be embedded in whoever attacked the Croque-Monsieur.
A ludicrous notion.
It makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun, the missing bullet.
Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say that a bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it?
Well, it's only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably, the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Find the person with the unique iron mini ball embedded in them, and you find the real murderer.
That's reasonable, but we don't have time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover an injured gunman.
You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room.
The call is coming from inside the house. Oh, you think we have a traitor in our ranks?
I do. It was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup. Only someone with Rebels connections could engineer such an event. Oh, I forgot. This is me. This is ridiculous. Are you saying someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue. A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you were all to take off your shirts.
No, I'm not having everyone in this room stripped down to their knickers just to cater to your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more
Oh
reasonable
my
way...
god.
Ooh.
We're gonna use the thing that we went through all that trouble from the inventor for. The thing that ripped the metal ball out of the slab of meat.
Oh, it wasn't useless after all. Well, actually, let's see if we're let's see if we're gonna use it.
Yeah.
If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we will end this damned trial here and now.
A more reasonable way. I have a more reasonable way.
What are you thinking, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? We have the perfect way to uncover whether someone has been shot. It's a genius solution.
Oh my god, it's the frickin' Explorer Extractor, man! Oh my god. Are you serious, Falcon? You're relying on the invention of a lunatic?
I've never been more serious. Madame Beaumont, Frere Remus, hey Riri, Frere Remus, and members of the court. This device is called an Explorer Extractor. It is the latest medical technology.
It looks like a children's toy.
I assure you, this is no toy. It was designed to find and extract metal embedded in bodies. A battlefield bullet finder and remover, if you will.
I'm intrigued. So you're saying that you can just swing that device around and it finds a bullet in a person?
Yes, sort of. I don't know, we haven't had a chance to practice with it, really. Madame, these birds are playing you for a fool. There's no way that such a device exists. We have seen this device work with our own eyes. Sparrowson shall demonstrate.
Me?
Although, he will need something to demonstrate it on. The bullet.
No.
Here, we have an iron-tipped mini-ball, as presented by Fontaine moments ago. I placed the bullet in my closed fist. It now represents... Oh, this is going to be unfortunate. It now represents the fired bullet that is currently embedded in the murderer's body.
Oh, somebody's gonna lose a hand.
Allegedly. Now, Sparrowson will demonstrate what happens when my hand is scanned by the Explorer Extractor device.
Oh, okay. So it's a two-step thing. It does the scanning and then you can do the suck. So like it's not
Right.
going to like pull the oh, I was afraid I was just gonna pull the bullet through
He's
his
just gonna
hand.
lose some fingers,
No, he's fine. He'll keep his hands.
mostly.
So I just do this and it's humming and buzzing. Is it really detecting that bullet?
Absolutely. What an intriguing device.
Hey, what would happen if I were to hit extract right now?
Please don't. You remember what happened to that steak, right?
My, what is this feeling? It feels like power!
Don't let it get to your head.
Okay, I'm convinced. Falcon, Sparrowson, you may perform a cursory scan of each of us with that device of yours.
You must stop humoring these morons, madame. What good is it doing us?
Remus, they may be morons, but this test will grant us certainty of the rooster's fate. I can afford that time. Hey, Falcon. What will happen if the murderer is someone not present in this room?
Oh, we hella dead.
Oh, we hella dead!
It most likely isn't.
What?
I'm stalling.
Falcon? Get a move on, you two.
I must really express my displeasure that you are going along with this farce, Madame Beaumont. Let us end this trial here and now. You can get the justice you so crave. Justice.
This is the type of guy that's speeding on the highway and weaving in and out of traffic, only for all of us to get stopped at the same stoplight.
Yep.
This is the type of guy.
Yep. I'm going to go on
Don't
a
worry,
rant here for a
Remus.
second. If you speed, you are putting yourself and everyone else at risk and are generally a bad person with no sense of time. Even if you are going 10 miles above the speed limit, 20 miles above the speed limit, unless you're going over 10 to 15 miles distance, you are saving less than 60 seconds. And much likely less than that, as what Midi said, because you're going to hit a stoplight that you probably would have hit anyway. All speeding does is put yourself at risk. Stop it, you ignoramus. Anyway.
Don't worry, Remus. My patience for this bird brain is wearing thin, too. The nine scheme of his fails, he will face the consequences. Lackey Bird, scan the rooster first. He's the prime suspect, after all. I'm not getting any reaction. That means there is probably no bullet lodged in Cocorico. So, he's innocent for sure. No. All it means is that this bird was not shot by the hypothetical bullet. Do not forget, this is all speculation on Falcon's part.
It. Madam, I must insist that you end this. It is a fool's errand. We have other matters to attend to.
Remus, you let me worry about our time management. Piero, you go next.
All right, get it over with.
No reaction? That means Piero wasn't the shot either.
No surprises there, right, guys?
Let's see. Next, we shall test.
Madam, I implore you.
Somebody's guilty. You're being awfully lippy, Ramus. Why don't you go next?
Me, that's not really necessary, madame. I don't want to participate in this ridiculous child's game. Uh-huh. I still think it's his
This
brother.
is no game, and I'm issuing you an order to cooperate.
I refuse.
Piero, please restrain Ramus.
With pleasure, ma'am. What? What are you doing? Keep your filthy talons off me. I will not be manhandled by... Ow. Stop that. You're making a mistake. Madame, think a little harder. I have an alibi you. I was with you the whole evening.
Sparrowson, do the test. Falcon? I'm not getting any reaction.
That can't be right. Do it again.
There's nothing. Friar Ramus has not been shot, as far as this device can tell.
The other nerve. Manhandle a man of the cloth like that.
You're right, it probably was his brother. I hope he runs up in here.
As I said on the floor, madame, I was with you and Fontaine for the entire evening. Could not possibly be in two places at once.
It's true. You were sitting in my line of sight exactly when the murder was supposed to have taken place.
As was I.
Right. Fontaine was sitting with us too, so that rules him out. And I know I didn't perform the murder. I didn't perform the murder, obviously. Which means that every suspect has been accounted for. Go sit down, lackey. Your job is done. You realize what this means, don't you, Falcon? Your little test has failed. Ah, your hypothetical bullet theory turned out to be
Substantiated.
unsubstantiated speculation, pure guesswork.
Shall we end the trial, madame? Wait. There must be someone we're not accounting for. I just know it. There is someone else who could have been the shooter. Remus? No, Remus is the one that's here. So, was it Silvius was the name?
Yeah.
But he's not on this
don't
list.
Have a...
What is the... On the upper right, is that the judge? Or is that the prior?
This is the friar.
All right,
so
let's
maybe
go back.
the judge.
Is he here? Bottom.
The judge.
I guess. Friar Remus. How is your brother? The man named Romulus. My brother? He was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government. You and I know that isn't true. Your brother isn't still in France. In fact, I think he's lurking in these very catacombs right now. Oh. Silvius is Romulus. Okay.
Yeah. An absurd notion. Your theories are getting more and more outlandish, Falcon. Where is your evidence? Oh, I know. I can answer this one. This. I found this in the catacomb tunnel. An introductory guide to the cult of reason.
Thank you, Sparrowson. Now, Frere Remus, does this pamphlet look familiar to you? No, I've never seen it before in my life.
Are you lying, sir?
Are you sure? Are you sure that it doesn't belong to your brother Romulus? No, there are many cultists in Paris. Maybe it belongs to one of them.
Falcon, I'll take your word that your lackey found this pamphlet in the catacombs. But Ramus is right. You have no evidence that the man known as Romulus is the one who dropped it. The pamphlet could have been dropped by anyone. It could have been even dragged in on the sole of Piero's shoe for all I know.
Wouldn't be the first time! At that moment, a chill ran down Falcon's spine. It was dreaded reality. He had no evidence that the manifesto belonged to Romulus. It was just empty conjecture. Madame, please. The person called Romulus lurks in these very tunnels. I hope there wasn't an entry for... Can you click on the picture book? Was there an entry for Silvius in here?
He would have been over here.
Yeah, okay.
Because we got the croc, there's the dog, and then there's the lady.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Money's not going to get us out of this. Hopefully that gut feeling wasn't actually like a we missed something.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been good so far, so I don't know. You have no proof.
You have my assurance. He's floundering, madame.
Agreed. I've heard enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence.
Oh. Madame Beaumont, I implore you.
Not another word. We humored you. We set up a court and went through the motions of a trial, and now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven.
We have more evidence. Oh, that's yours.
We have more evidence. Enough! The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, John Brumort.
Madame, please.
JJ, it's all right.
Oh no.
I've made my peace.
We must have missed something. Unless this is supposed to happen? This is far from all right.
Dying in the name of a new republic at the hands of rebels, there are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right?
Severin. Shit!
Oh. No way!
Stop. Don't click forward. I am going to actively look up if there's just an alternative on this here. I'm not going to look up how you get the alternative. I'm just going to look up the alternative. And then we can decide if we want to go back a day or not.
But we had it. We totally had it. I was hoping she would have missed. Oh.
Huh. Yeah. I'm very confused.
We fucked up?
No. Like, there are two options here. And it says, hey, present the cult pamphlet, which we did. And then it says we should be able to present the pen. Do we have the pen? Don't we have the pen? Can you open up the
We have
inventory?
the pen.
Can you open up the evidence inventory?
We have the
Yeah,
pen.
we have the pen. What does the pamphlet say?
Cult guide.
And we can't do anything with it, right?
I mean, not now, more than likely.
All right. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to go back and try again. I guess we would do that next week, but it's up to you.
We would have to do that next week. I mean, so there is an option that he doesn't die?
Yeah. According to this, yes.
Also, you're in the cave again. Damn. Damn, we would have to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, we'd have to do it next one. But like, so if you hit escape right now, there's an option to go back a day, and it's up to you. I normally try to live with the decisions I made, but I feel like we made the right decisions. I don't want to read through any more on this walkthrough to see if where it might have gone wrong, but like,
yeah.
we presented the cultist pamphlet.
I guess because if if Ramus really didn't see the thing, it's not going to remind him of his brother. But if it's the pen, then he's like, "Oh shit, that's mine. You've seen him. Where'd you get that?"
Yeah, let me see specifically what this says. All right. Blah, 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 blah.
Have to.
Question if it's another crime scene, clear as day. We did that. When it was nighttime, we did that. Too dark to see. Glass shards did that. We asked about the pistol and asked about the ammunition. The pistol has 2 bullets, blah, blah, blah. Tractor, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Use the device, pick Judge Romulus. We did. Presents a pamphlet found in the catacombs, which we did. Oh, shit. Okay.
Where did we heck up?
Yeah. We needed to go to the Louvre. Basically, we've done everything we were supposed to do, except that we had to see Romulus in person at one point, which we did not.
Oh, because we didn't see him.
We went to the Chocolatorium. Yep.
For the balls.
Sorry, chat. This is normally outside the scope of how we run these things, but this felt wrong. I felt like we did everything right. The answer is we did not. So, we can continue on, because there is apparently an entire another chapter with this path. Or, you can hit escape and hit return to the previous day, and we can stop there and continue next week. It'd be, yeah, it'd probably be quit without saving.
It would be quitting without saving. I don't want him to die. He was just hanging there so pitifully and like...
You're
like,
in control.
yeah.
I put this in your hands on how you want to proceed.
Yeah, just like Fire Emblem, I don't leave anybody behind. I'm not letting him die.
Load a previous day. Phase 3.
Oh.
I would say we just need to go back. What day were we on? Yeah, so I see there's 3 different case 4s based on how this goes, is what it looks like. We would want to be on like
2 days. So
we would probably want to be on like the gosh, Tuesday the 8th, right?
Yeah, because we burned 2 days. So like we only need to like 1 day to go to the Louvre.
Yeah, even if we don't have chocolate, we have other ways of getting through. That's fine.
Well, we did the chocolate first. Wait, no, we did the chocolate second.
The chocolate was the last thing we did.
Okay, what was the second last
Oh,
thing
no,
we
no.
did?
The second to last thing, it was the first thing we did. The last thing we did was just go talk to the judge, which didn't actually do anything for us. So yeah, just pull up the 8th.
All right.
And then go to the Louvre.
I wouldn't have guessed to go to the Louvre, to
No,
be
I wouldn't
honest.
have guessed to go to the Louvre. Oh, no. Do we have to go back? Oh, no, okay. There it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have guessed. I would have thought if we went to the church.
There we go. Excuse me, madame. Do you have a moment to talk about the cult of reason?
Peddle your pyramid scheme to somebody else, bud. I've got a kid to feed.
Madame, it's not a pyramid scheme. Madame, take a leaflet at least. Well, what about you, monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jacques Hébert? A cult, is it? Not today, monsieur. I've already had my fair share of cults. But this cult is different. A member of the cult of reason, hmm? I thought the cult died out way back in the old revolution.
Hey, Falcon. That person.
He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist.
I can see that. But doesn't his face look familiar to you?
I don't recognize him. No.
That's a guy! That's a toad!
He does look familiar. Actually, the resemblance is uncanny. Can we get his attention? Beat, no, you can't get in my lap right now. Okay, well, that's fine.
Doggy.
Oh boy. It's alright, girl. It's okay. You're inside here. It's fine. Uh-oh. He spotted us. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait, monsieur. We would like a quick word. No, the wrong voice. Wait, monsieur. We would like a quick word.
Come back. Teach us about the wonders of the cult of reason.
He's gone.
So I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the splitting image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he?
I can't deny the similarity. It's weird that we had to actually see him for it to count.
To me, the mechanic makes sense.
Like, we had to
You
actually
see
say,
the
hey,
guy.
we know for sure that he's back in Paris, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because, like, the way the story worked, like, we as the players saw him, but we as the characters did not because
Yeah.
he hid before when we walked up.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn.
I can't deny the similarity. Then again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Oh, B, no, you're gonna pull a wire. Hold on.
Doggy.
She's trying so hard to get in my lap. Hold on, I'll just let her up here. Come on, girl. Come on. It's
Aw.
okay. Come on.
Aw. I heard her.
Yeah.
She went, "Meow."
Do it. There you go. Okay. All right. She is a tiny dog, but she's not light. All right. There you go. You can continue.
Right, where to first?
Honestly, I think that might have been the only thing we needed, right?
Yeah, let's check.
I mean, let's go around and double check the other places.
That bastard's not in here.
No.
Um,
Wait. What does the bottom one say? What does the Judge Romulus one say now? No. Yeah, that one. Oh, no. All right. Well, let's go to the other locations and then we can call it.
yeah.
Come on. Here, you can hear her panicking.
Hey, Falcon, isn't that our old friend?
You promised to get my sentence reduced. What happened with that? Why am I stuck doing mule work, huh? Huh? Well...
We've been a little distracted.
Music getting really excited. I'm gonna bump it down just a little bit on my side. We had this messy case.
And now we're investigating stuff.
But I guess we can fit in some time to see the judge. Oh, mon Dieu. Forget it. I only have another week to go, and then I'm done with this dumb job. So what do you want? I haven't found any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you were hoping for. Actually, we wanted to ask a couple of questions if you have a moment. Oh, okay, B. I have a moment. Just one mind. Just the one mind.
Hi, Yinhua. I'm in the bus home, but I'm about to arrive at my stop, so I lurk as I walk home.
Hi, Yinhua.
Yes, have a safe trip. A safe walk. Head up. Just a moment, I have one in mind. You read this one, right?
I did.
Okay.
B, you can't be breathing right into the microphone. I love you, but you can't be doing that.
It's okay. Hi, Doggy B. Hello.
She is a rescue, and she had apparently been in basically out wandering the wild since she was a puppy for 3 years. And so the best thing that we can guess is that, like, because of that, she's moderately traumatized from storms. So, like, we have one of those thunder shirts, which is basically a compression shirt that she wears when storms are happening. She's wearing it right now. And that helps a little bit, but she's still, like, full-blown shivering and panicked and stuff. So, yes, we've got thunderstorms right now. For whatever reason, she will seek me out anywhere in the house when it's happening and try to do as much as she can to, like, either embed herself underneath me or, like, in my lap. And I appreciate that I make her feel safe, but it's a bad time.
It's okay. Doggy needs comfort. Doggy gets comfort.
Yeah. Let's ask about the cultist.
Yeah, what's with that dude outside, man?
Did you see the cultist in the place de carousel? Yep, he's been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet, so I told him where to put it.
Oh. And where would that be?
Up his bum. What?
Where did you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, I see. Never mind.
Oh boy. Monsieur Robinho. What do you know about that guy? What's his story? His story? How should I know? He's just a cultist loser. The Louvre attracts the types of crazy all the time. I see. Do you two want something else?
I don't care about hearing about the uprising from him.
I don't think we need anything else, legitimately. But we should at least see if there's anything else in the other areas. And then we can call it.
Get back to work.
That's all. We'll let you get back to work, monsieur.
Oh, no, not yet.
Yeah, we'll poke around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click through stuff. Porcupine. Who to question. It's those dudes. Maybe they won't recognize you.
Hey, Pork. Excuse me, monsieur. It's us, the Philistines, remember? Are they talking to me? Yep. Definitely talking to me. Okay, deep breaths, Eric.
That porcupine has anxiety.
Hi! We have a couple of questions if it's no trouble. Oh, it's no trouble. No trouble at all.
In parentheses, it's trouble.
What's the deal with the cultist?
Yep.
Did you see the cultist outside? The cultist? You mean that cult of reason fellow? Yeah, he accosted me a few days ago. We chatted for a while, not by choice, of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation.
Gosh.
Oh!
We needed that.
He got a little out of hand. He insisted that I take a pamphlet. Let's have a look at this. Be Your Own God, blah blah blah, by Jacques Subart. Ooh, this is what we needed.
Ooh, this is what we needed, yes.
Even added his own signature, see? To my new bestest bud, Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Sylvius.
And that's where we get the name. Green ink, too. What a fiendish color choice.
Guy was such a slime ball. We're even close to bestest buddies. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Hey, it's okay. All right. I got you. At least now we know the cultist's name. Sylvius. Do you mind if we keep this pamphlet, monsieur? Oh, interesting. I wonder if we get a different one. Huh, okay.
I feel like he's gonna have more than one, so maybe...
Be my guest. I don't want it. Well, I just wonder if, like... We'll see. We'll see. Alright. We'll see next week.
Got the signed cult guide.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you want something else?
We won't see next week. I just remembered I have a class. And, oh no, I do it on Sunday too.
Uh-oh.
Darn. Big cliffhanger, guys.
It's gonna be a while, because after next week is October, folks. If I can, if Midi and I can fit this in on a... There are no Saturdays I have left open in October. If we can fit this on a weekend or a Friday at some point, we will. Yeah, so... Keep going.
I might be able to do it the Sunday. Big maybe, because it's an art class, so I have to prepare art.
You should focus on that. We'll make it work when it works. Don't worry about it.
Ow!
We will finish this game by the end of October.
Nah. Do you know about an uprising? We don't care about the uprising.
Yeah, Robot Spacer. October is coming quick.
I feel like there's nothing else we need to look at, but...
Just, let's not find out that we need to come back here for something else, though.
Yeah.
Back in the old Salad Tube. Iber. Iber. Ibre.
Tabbar. I don't see anybody around.
Okay. Yep. I can't see this being of any use to us. Let's get out of here.
Grand Gallery? Oh
Yep.
yeah, wait, we already were there. I went to the Carrots Hall already?
Yes?
Just to check.
Yes.
Oh, that's the
Yep.
beginning, so
We are done here.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Now, we can save and quit.
Yeah.
All right,
Let
folks.
me just check if maybe I have a little more time, unless you don't.
I have a ton of time. Little girl. My tiny dog, what are you doing? Okay. Let me put her back on the microphone here. You okay, B? Alright. She's a little panicky girl. Oh, she has wedged herself under my right arm. Her nose right in my elbow area. Still panting panically while shaking. Okay. Yeah.
Doggy.
She's a good girl mostly. She does like to eat Kia's shirts.
All right, yes, it is save and quit time.
All right, that's fine. We will reconvene. We will absolutely finish this sometime in October. I'll figure out a time to make it work, even if it means like a few 1-hour streams. We'll figure this out. Well,
because I could potentially do something like on a weekday.
yeah,
It's
it just have to be
it's
shorter.
Just, like, highly like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. I will. Here, let me bring us to over here. I will figure out times. We'll make this work. I'm very excited to see us save cook. I really hope we have not missed something else. I did not look up anything else beyond that one part just to figure out
That
what
would be
we did.
doo-doo, but I
I'm
really
pretty
think that we
sure.
got it this time.
Yeah.
Because we saw the guy mechanically, so like I feel like even
We
if it
found a
doesn't give us
different
new
pamphlet.
picture- yeah, I got a different pamphlet. Even if it didn't show us like a new picture of him, I feel like the game is like, okay, you did this thing. Now the if and is positive.
Yep.
So I feel like we're good. I really didn't want to see him die. He looked so freaking pitiful.
Yeah, he was
And he was
not
just ready
happy.
to go, and I was like, no, I'm not taking that. We're
Yep.
not taking that.
Okay, so what's coming up? Let me think here. Midi, do you have a scheduled next stream?
Midi does not have a next scheduled stream. Probably the next actual planned stream is with you.
Awesome. My next scheduled stream is Monday. I actually will be putting out my schedule tonight. Monday, Lamari, Fairchild, and I are going to try and redo our Once Human stream, which was a nightmare when we tried to do it before. Like, it tried to patch and then took the entire stream, so we played a bunch of other stuff, and then it crashed for everybody.
Gosh.
So we're going to try that again on Monday, and then Tuesday will be Liza P. Wednesday should be another Final Fantasy 14 stream over on Brit's channel. Friday should be another Final Fantasy 14 stream on Brit's channel. And then Saturday will not be another CDN stream because Midi will not be available, which means that if we have not finished Liza P, it will be Saturday as well. And then next month, we're up to 14 streams so far, with a bunch of really cool people, including Midi and friends. I'm very excited for that. With a bunch of different streams, a bunch of different games, as it is the first of this stream series named, its new name. What was the October Scaretacular before will now become the Season of Samhain, which is spelt like Sam Hain, which everybody says the wrong way. It is Samhain. Yes. There's apparently a band that explicitly named themselves Sam Hain and called themselves Sam Hain, but the actual season thing is called Samhain. Irish is weird. Don't worry about it. I'm very excited. I will have a trailer out for that hopefully this week. I have to confirm a few final things with a few folks, and then we'll be back for more. Other than that, if you're watching live, stick around. We will raid somebody rad. We might raid multiple people that rad. If you're watching the archive, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. Be safe and be kind to one another, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye.